Hey everyone, welcome back to the Bridge the Gap DFS page. Wanted to get you guys started on stacking. It's something that we've talked about a little bit. It might be a relatively new term, so I apologize if I talk about stuff like you already know. My goal is to get you guys up to speed and to make this for the beginner, the novice, someone looking to escalate their game. So I'm going to give you guys an introduction to stacking. So we'll go back to Fantasy Labs here. And again, I highly recommend that you guys sign up for an account here. I'm not incentivized by them at all. It's a site that I use on a daily basis. So stacking, you can do it one of two ways. You can do it the traditional way of going through and, okay, I want Goff. And let's say we want Gurley as well. So there's our Gurley, and let's say we want a pass catcher, and we'll go with Woods because he's not hurt. And Kupp and Cooks are still in concussion protocol. So we just lined up three guys, and we'll go to multi-lineups. And let's say we're going to do a 20-man entry. Got all of our stuff filled out. We want 20 based off of points, 3 uniques, no randomness. Got our salary cap options. This is clicked, but we've already forced a stack with our locked players. And by clicking the lock button that we did for these guys, that means that they're going to be in every single lineup. They're locked into every single lineup. So we'll just hit generate lineups. And there we are. We can see our exposures over here. Goff, Gurley, Woods, 100%. They're locked in. And I noticed right away we have a game stack because the Rams are playing Denver this week. So we have our 3 Rams stacked with Cortland Sutton, receiver for the Broncos. Now, if you wanted to save these lineups, you would just save them. They go to your lineups. So let's say now we want to run another 20 with a game stack. So we just click the button to run a game stack. And you'll notice every single one of these lineups, it should have someone from Denver in every single lineup, but it doesn't. That's weird. Force. That's who the Rams are playing, right? Yeah, that's bizarre. So I'm not sure why it didn't communicate properly because I see some game stacks here, but not every single one. So that might just be a flaw in Lab's model right now, but that's how you would do it. So it's kind of time consuming to do it by hand like this. So one of the options that you can do is go to their stack builder where you're like, hey, you know what? I play guys that I think are good values and I'm always losing. So maybe I should take my emotions out of it and, get a little bit more numbers based here. So this is how you can build players based off of their rating. So let's say we wanted to stack with a quarterback and 2 of his receivers based off of rating. So this is going to essentially tell us the best values for the week based on the model. So the first one we have here is a Deshaun Watson, Hopkins, and Kiki stack. So we'll load that up, run 20 lineups. And there's our exposures. So got all of those guys in every single lineup. Let's go back and see. Let's see, who's Houston playing this weekend? Buffalo. Okay, so let's see if we can get it to. So it did run a game stack, but it put it with Buffalo's defense. So we don't want that. So let's put avoid quarterback defense and try that again. Yeah, it's still doing it. Okay, that's why it's not working. So this is what you click for use a wide receiver tight end on team opposite of your stack as possible. I had the wrong box click, so we'll try that again. It's still putting Buffalo. I don't know. It's not avoiding the defense. Let's try a different set. And this is why you guys practice. I've used this site for years, and there's still things that pop up that can give you difficulty when the computer isn't doing what you ask it to. So having practice with it will allow you to work through some of the kinks and definitely help you avoid any meltdowns should something like this happen leading up to lineup lock and you start freaking out. So let's do a 4-man stack. See what we got here. All right, so it's looking like we've got the Bucks here. They're playing the Falcons. Falcons been getting torched because of the injuries on their defense. So let's load these guys up. We'll go to our multi-lineup tool, and we're going to run it back for a full 5-man game stack, which is a strategy that we saw Alex, Osimo, and James Chess is okay that they like to do full-on game stacks. So let's see how it played out. We've got Jameis, Barber, Godwin, Humphreys running it back with Julio. Similar lineups here. Looks like we've got a lot of Julio. So this is just the beginner's way, get you an introduction to stacking. There's definitely a lot more nuance onto this, but I just wanted to give you guys something to help empower you of how do I stack, where do I start. This isn't how I go about building my lineups. I use Fantasy Cruncher, but you need to learn to crawl before you walk, before you run. In Fantasy Labs is definitely can help you get some good fundamentals. So that's how you would use the stacking tool. You can do it manually by hand. You can use their stacking option, and again, all you do is put in the quarterback, the type of stack, players that you want with it. Click Build Stacks. Clear this out. Hit Load. Go to Multi-Lineups. Program all the stuff. Number of lineups. Hit Generate. Then save. Comes back to your My Lineups entries page, download file, download lineups. Then you would copy and paste this. Go over to DraftKings. Download your file. Scrub it, copy and paste it. And then you would just upload. Click the upload lineup button. And there you are. I know we covered that in the past, but again, you need to get reps to get this so you don't think about it when the pressure's on leading up to lineup lock. So that's our video today. If you guys have any questions, if you have any videos you want me to see me do or things you want to get better at, send me an email or hit me up on Twitter @swimjg. Talk to you soon, guys.